Hey guys, so it is time for the big surprise. I've been teasing you guys with this for a while. It's actually 3 parts. What we've got going is this, my buddy Marty. He has a couple of trucks on over here, and Marty's looking for a driver. So this is an opportunity for someone to get their foot in the door over here. Real good, real good operation, real good company. Marty's a really good guy, treats his people exceptionally well. He's actually somebody that I would actually consider working for, and that's pretty rare. He's a good dude, he's really honest. Great guys. And you guys might have seen his truck around if you follow my photography stuff. He's got that red Pete 380 or 379. It's a 379 with the Kaufman that he pulls behind it. And he's a real hard-working guy. Takes good care of his people, takes good care of his equipment. So it's going to be a real good opportunity for whoever lands that position. Also, to go with that, I am looking for a driver to come drive Blue. And that ties into the next part of this big surprise. But first, what I'm saying is I need to get somebody. It's going to be probably, I'm going to say, a month and a half to 2 months before I put a driver on this truck, but I'm going to start vetting people now. So I'm going to consider people for both positions. I'm kind of helping them out with this here. If you're interested, I'm going to have an email I'm going to give you in a minute. But first, we're going to go over the qualifications. And what the qualifications are: you need to have at least 2 years worth of driving experience. You need to have a clean safety record, no DUIs, no drug use, no refused on drug tests, things of that nature. Good CSA score. And we're looking for people with experience to do this, especially for someone who's going to drive Blue. With the flatbed, it's not as critical. I mean, there's a slight possibility there. If we find the right person that's a real go-getter, we may give them some training, but it really depends on the individual. As well, pay is going to depend on experience, and he does pay pretty good. I do know that because I do know what a lot of the rates are in the industry, and I know what he pays, and he takes care of his people. So that's what we've got going right now. And so if you guys are interested in that and you can meet the requirements, what you need to do is need you to send a resume and a letter to jobs@renegadetrucking.com, and I'm going to have that flash up on the screen here so you guys can see it. You need to tell us, why it is you want to come over here, what you're interested in doing, and tell us a bit about yourself. And from that, we're going to kind of start weeding through what we get and putting that out to people here. So that's the first part of the big surprise. The second part of the big surprise is you guys remember my old truck, the Red Express. And everybody, kind of knows the backstory on that. If you don't, I'm going to be making another video about that with my grandpa here when I get home. And I'm going to be taking that red truck and getting it all fixed up and cleaned up again. I've located a sleeper for it. I've located a new hood for it. I'm looking for a set of doors right now. I think I've got a set found. And so we're going to go through that truck, get it all cleaned up, get it where I can get it on the road again. I'm going to run it for a while. And I found a 600 horsepower C16 we're going to get stuffed in the truck with an 18 speed. So it is going to be a really awesome truck when we get it all put together. That's tentatively the plan. I may go back down and just have PDI rework the original motor. I'm not sure on that yet. That portion of this project is still up in the air, what the motor's going to be. But we do know what the truck's going to be, and we do know what I'm planning on doing there. So that's what we're fixing to do right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. And as that all comes together, we're going to have a really good deal going here. So really excited to be bringing Red back. I'm going to start driving Red again myself. And the reason I'm doing that is, for one, I own the truck outright. I don't owe any money on it. So if I park it every once in a while, it's not a big deal because I want to grow my company. I want to hire more people. I want to buy more trucks, hire more people, do that thing. And so because of that, I need a truck that I don't have to make a payment on, and that's what this truck is going to be. So I'm going to get it out there, get a step deck bot to go behind it. I'm going to go step deck for a little while, then buy another RGN of some sorts. But I'm paying cash for everything I'm doing with this truck, and I am stepping myself more out of the everyday operations as far as working, and I'm trying to get more into being the guy that's in the office. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to give myself a little more time to work on the other projects I've got, because I've got a lot of things I want to do here. I'm working on making a movie, some things like that. So I really need a little extra time in my life to pursue those things. And also, I've got some health issues that are slowing me down out here a little bit. So I'm going to be looking for someone to drive this truck, and going to pay them well for doing it. And then I'm working on getting a benefits package and everything else put together as I grow this company up and turn it into a good thing. And that's what I want it to be. And we're really trying to build, the type of company that I would want to work for is what I'm doing. So this is a really big deal. Really excited about it. Getting Red back is something I've been thinking about for a long time. And I was actually for a long time, I mean, I've been debating, do I want to sell the truck and just buy another truck to replace it, or do I want to go ahead and do I want to keep that truck and fix it up? And I've been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on this. And it's been a really tough decision to make, and I finally just said, you know, I need to do this. I need to get it done. And so that's what we're going to make happen right now. And I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a great deal if we can get it all happening here. So I'm going to start getting that going. And once I got the truck ready to get on the road, it's not going to get painted right away. So it's going to be a little funny looking because sleeper's going to be one color, doors are going to be another color, hood's going to be another color. I'm just going to rock and roll with it. Just going to get her going, and as I have the time, I'm going to work on stuff, get it all fixed up, get it set to go. So it's going to be a really good feeling having that going, and then we'll get somebody going on blue here, which will still continue to be dispatched by the company that I'm leased to now. I'm not planning on making a move there. We're going to be staying here. But I want to be free to kind of go do my thing a little bit, because something I've been talking over with the guy that I'm leased to is I want to start helping find more freight. I want to be able to go out there and do the knock and talk and help bring more things in the door, which, you know, I get a percentage of, obviously, which is more money in my pocket. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I want to grow that up and grow this up, and so we can start concentrating on more things that I really want to do here for the industry. Because something for me is I know that right now, I mean, we have good organizations that fight on our behalf, like OIDA. You know, they do some really good work over there, but I think that there's more that we can be doing, you know, as truck drivers to defend our rights, because there are some things that I'm really concerned about right now, like the EOBRs coming in, because to me the EOBR is a grotesque violation of the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which is the abolition of slavery, because when you take and you pass a law, which in this case it's not even a law, it's a regulation, it's not law, it's just a bureaucrat somewhere saying you will comply with this, and they're saying that you will be beholden to this machine, and this machine will tell you when to work, when to stop, and when to take your break and everything else. And to me, that's not freedom. You know, when you shouldn't have to give up your freedom to work in this profession. And you want to talk about the reason why we're having problems recruiting so many people in the industry. That right there is a really prime example of why the industry isn't growing in a positive way, and why it is that we see so many of the bottom feeders thriving in this industry who abuse people. So we really need to change those things for the better. I've got a video I'm working on right now that's going to be coming out pretty quick called How to Hack at EOBR, and I'm going to be talking about why they think that this, you know, gadgetry is going to change things, and it's not. We're going to go through that, and I'm gonna put that out here in the next couple of weeks. Got some other things I'm starting to work on. I am starting a politics channel. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but that is something I'm going to start doing. You know, we had a lot of response in that one political video I did, so I'm going to start doing political videos, because that's something I know a lot about. I listen to a lot of talk radio. I do a lot of reading, so I'm in the know on that. So that's what we got going on, guys. Red Express is coming back. And to help fund this project, I'm fixing to get a run of t-shirts put together. We're going to sell these t-shirts as just kind of a way to help fund the truck, you know, because it does cost a lot of money to do this. I mean, I'm not BSing you guys at all. It's going to cost a pile of money to go through this truck bumper to bumper, get it painted, you know, get the motor redone, everything else it is I'm going to do to it. So I'm going to do a little audience participation there, you know, and that's kind of what we're going to do. I mean, I saw a lot of really awesome things from my audience with the thing we did at the motorcycle. That's going to be happening here in a couple of weeks when I get back to Montana. It's just if you guys have been paying attention, I'm still stuck in Maryland right now. I've got another load on. We're sitting here waiting for permits. I can't get out of here still. I've been here for 11 days in Maryland, and it's really kind of messing up my program. I'm about ready to bounce out of here, honestly. It's been a real bad deal on this end of things, which it just happens sometimes. Sometimes things just go wrong like this, and you just got to shake it up a little bit and get on to the next. So that's what we're doing right now, and I'm working on getting everything figured out, and we're going to make her happen here. So I'll be looking forward to this big deal. You know, I'm really excited about it, and I'll be posting updates as soon as I can on it here. I know as I can, it's probably going to be about 3 weeks. I'll be running down and picking up the hood for it, and we'll be getting that put on. And I got to change the front frame members in the truck and do some things like that, because the bumper mounts are broken on it. So we're going to get some new bumper mounts put on there, and, you know, everything else. Just kind of start going through things and get that truck back up to speed so we can get out there and have some fun with it. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great deal. So I'm really excited about getting this truck going again. So we'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Be looking forward to this, and I'll love to hear your commentary about it below.